Hi everyone, I'm Jack Red, and I decided to do something totally original I never done before. I know YouTube has a minimum of 10 minutes, but I'm not going to put this one on YouTube. Nope. I'm going to put this on Google. And you know what? I'm going as long as it takes to finish this as best as possible. I'm going to make this the best one I ever made. And I am going to try to speak up louder to feel like I'm talking to you. And I'll be like, okay. So I'm gonna refill a few game consoles. Okay, a few game consoles. I'm gonna do the Nintendo series, the Sega series. What else? The Xbox series and PlayStation series. Now I'm going to start with Sega, since I'm a big Sega fan. I never played this SG-1000. I heard it's pretty good. Sorry about that. I heard it's pretty good. It has some decent games on there, and it was the first, so you gotta give it some respect. It was pretty good, and I hope you Sega fans enjoy it. I mean, I know you won't do it as much as Sega Genesis or Sega Dreamcast, but still pretty close. Sega Master System. This was, in my opinion, the second worst Sega console ever. I mean, it was a direct competitor to NES. It was crushed by the NES within its competition. I mean, NES was so much better, but it had some decent games in there, so I can't really complain with that. Sega Genesis, my all-time favorite console. It has so many games, numerous, and I'm going to take time to name some. Nukem 3D, Doom, Sonic the Hedgehog 1, 2, 3, and Knuckles, Dr. Ronnie Green Mini Machines, Sonic Spinball, Sonic 3D Blast, Mortal Kombat 1, 2, 3, Ultimate 3. What else can I name that's pretty good? Ultra Beast, Golden Axe 1, 2, 3, Streets of Rage 1, 2, 3. Let's see what else. I don't know the whole Shinobi series that well, but I'm gonna give it a try. Shadow Dancer, Revenge of Shinobi, and Shinobi 3. They're all pretty good games. I could name a lot for Sega Genesis. It was a good console, and I like that. Sega Saturn, I have to be honest, I never owned one. I played an actual one at Oakland. It's a pretty decent console. I do see how it failed to compare to the Sega Dreamcast. So I admit, Sega Dreamcast had a lot of my favorite games. I can name a numerous on that too, but you know what? I'm gonna name some for you so that way it doesn't confuse the hell out of you. I really like Marvel vs. Capcom 1 and 2. I also like Resident Evil Code Veronica, Red Dawn 2. Even though I didn't play it on the Sega Dreamcast, I have seen footage on the Sega Dreamcast, and it's pretty good. I've seen the codings for it as well. I mean the code for it. Sorry to say coding. So I have played D and Samaru. It's pretty good. Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 were good. Now, as we leave the Sega part, I am going to Microsoft section. Xbox. The first Xbox, I'll be honest with you, I didn't care much for. Had some good games, but I believe the Xbox 360 topped it in every direction. I think it's a lot better. I think it's one of the best sequel consoles that ever been made. It's just so much better in my opinion. The controls, the games. It basically, I can say a game for Xbox, and it will be playable on the 360. That's how much games the 360 has. Plus, you can play have high definition DVDs, even though some will be a real pain to play on there. But that's just my experience with it. You got even wireless controller. I'll do the PlayStation one because I'm saying Nintendo for some PlayStation. First one's really good. I had the actual gray one, and then I had the white PlayStation that's 1/3 the size. It's pretty good. And then I had PlayStation 2, one of the best sequels to a console I ever owned it. It has a lot more games I would play on there. It just was so awesome. It took Sony went their best direction with PlayStation 2, and they made it worthwhile. In fact, if I remember correctly, PlayStation 2 is the sold console right now. PlayStation 3, in a way, it's a failure, but it has some decent games, so I can't really complain that it's a bad console, because it's a little bit of a good console and it's a little bit bad. But there is one thing it does have going for it: Blu-ray. Yep, you can play Blu-ray movies on it. However, if you get the one that's 400, you probably would get the one with backwards compatibility. However, if you paid the extra few $100, you could edit guys, and you could do so. Now to the Nintendo. Not only people knew there was actually a console before the NES, but there was. It could be considered the worst Nintendo console. I don't know if it's labeled a Nintendo console, but it does say Nintendo did make it. So, Color TV just has a few games, nothing worthwhile. And yes, this is one of my personal favorites. This was good. When it comes to ramen, I can get a lot of games on this, but even more for Super Nintendo. Super Nintendo just had the best video game library I've ever seen. So amazing, so awesome. The limitations. I mean, I gotta admit, some Super Nintendo games that have been ported to it are not that good, but most of them are really good. N64 is really awesome. It has some worthwhile games. I really like it. I think a lot of people should play it, and I'm willing to know that it's worthwhile having. I have played the GameCube. I have told my few friends I was gonna bring it into the program, and they were like, "Oh, fuck the GameCube." And I got pissed. I do have some respect for it because first of all, most of my Resident Evil games were on it. Second, I am a fan of Mario Party, Mario Kart, some stuff like that, and I was getting pissed. I tried to give it to myself, but it would have bothered me for a while. Then I played the Wii. The Wii was good. Man, at Con, they said I was the best person playing that Wii boxing game. I was like Rocky Balboa. Anyway, I would like to see you all later, and if this does within the 10 minutes, it could be on YouTube as well, but if not, it'll be on Google. Bye.